All right, well, we're back again with the CFMoto 450 Ibex up here in Canada, the Great White North. Haven't put out a video for a little while because I've been too busy riding. I think I just rolled over 8,000 kilometers a little while ago, so we're getting there. Shooting for 10,000 in the next couple of weeks here. I leave on the 25th to fly to Europe and like to get it up to 10K before that. Anyways, I've done just a couple more little mods that I think are worth talking about. So we'll grab the camera, flip it around, and we'll talk about what we've done. So a few new mods that I feel like made a pretty drastic difference to the bike. First one is these Steg Pegz from Australia. For me, these things are a game changer because I was getting really bad arm pump when I was standing up, just hanging onto the bars for dear life. But these things let you really lock in. You can, when you're standing up on the pegs, you lock the back of your boot right against this. And you can buy them with 1, 2, or 3, or however many discs. 3 looked like a little much, so I opted for 2. But yeah, I mean, they're custom fit. They're really well built. They're actually kind of honed out in here a little bit so that they go over the boss where the foot pegs used to mount and locks them in place, and then just a couple of bolts hold them up in there. And then the pucks are adjustable. You can slide them forward or back. I think I've got them all the way back. I might go just a little bit more forward, but yeah, I really like them. They made a big difference for stand-up riding, just mostly on like real steep stuff, coming up steep rocky hills. I just find it takes all you're not hanging on for dear life with your arms, you're able to lock in with your legs and then just kind of let the front end free float. So anyways, that's one of them. I really dig them. They were, I want to say, $185 all in, delivered from Australia to my place in BC on Vancouver Island, and I had them in 10 days. So that's pretty good. I build a lot of stuff like this myself, and I've kicked around making these myself. But, I mean, they're built out of heavy-duty material, and the bend, I mean, I don't have the equipment to put a bend like that in, so I just thought, screw it, let's just try them. And, yeah, well worth it. I think they made a big difference. The other mod that I just did is the shift shaft support. Goes right in there and bolts to right to the engine block. It was like 18 bucks off of AliExpress, and it makes a noticeable difference. Makes the shifting a lot more positive, especially downshifting. I found it was pretty vague before. Like sometimes it would, you weren't sure if you actually did drop down a gear. It just felt really vague is the only way I can describe it. But now it just clicks in nicely, and finding neutral is a snap. So yeah, pretty happy with that. The only thing is it comes with M6 bolts. I don't know why, but you have to replace those with M5 by 25 bolts. Get them at your hardware store or whatever, and space them out with a washer too, because otherwise the support where it goes over the shift shaft, it binds on the C-clip in behind it. But if you space it out away from the engine block with a couple of washers, that clears it right up. Works really well. All right, so that's mod number 2. Mod number 3, another $5 one. Maybe not that cheap. 10 bucks, I think. It was under 10 bucks. Anyways, that footprint, that pad for the kickstand, just makes the foot on the kickstand a lot bigger. And not only does it help the bike from, tipping over in soft stuff, like if you're parking in grass or sand or anything like that, it even makes it a lot more stable on pavement. When you're parking on, concrete or pavement, the bike's just way more stable. It doesn't like slip over on that kickstand. I really like it. And the last one is a big game changer as well for me. I bought the high seat for it, and man, oh man, what a difference. I really dig it. Got it on AliExpress. The seat was 175 bucks, and then delivery, shipping, whatever, was 50 bucks. So for 225, you know, I don't think you can get them from CFMoto for $225. And who knows when you're going to get it. We seem to be having a real hard time getting parts from CFMoto here in Canada. So I thought it was worth a shot. It just arrived this afternoon. This is my first ride. And yeah, crazy difference. The padding is just so much softer. That helps absorb a lot of the bumps. Like, it makes the ride it makes it feel like your suspension is way cushier. And then the other thing is, when you're standing up, it gives your knees more to bite into, as well as these Steg Pegz. Now your knees have got something to bite into. So yeah, big difference. I wasn't sure if I was going to dig the color, because the original seat, you guys know, is black on top with a couple of gray stripes. And they just reversed it for the tall seat, so it's main gray on top with a black stripe. The stock seat didn't have that logo either, the CFMoto logo. I dig it. It looks good. It ain't going to stay white for long, though, that's for sure. But yeah. Oh, one other one. I bought the mod number 5. I bought the taller windscreen, another AliExpress. $65 and free shipping, and about 2 weeks, I think, something like that. Fits like a glove, though. Comes with rubber grommets in it. Your stock windshield doesn't have those, but this one's got them for whatever reason. But yeah, I noticed a big difference. So in its lowest position, it sits about where the stock shield was at its highest position. So now you've got another 2 inches taller, 2.5 inches taller when you raise it up to the high position. And yeah, big difference on the highway. Bigger pocket of air, because the windscreen is about 2 inches wider than the other one, 2.5 inches wider, and 2.5 inches taller. So makes a big difference on the highway. I don't do a whole lot of highway riding, but it's nice to have a little added protection when you do get out on the highway, for sure. So yeah, everybody always says that's it for now. The only other thing that I think I might do is one of those guards for the headlight, because I do ride with other guys sometimes, and if you get in behind guys and you kick a rock into this thing and it breaks, you're going to be who knows how long waiting for one, and probably triple the price of just one of those guards to go over there. So I'll probably do that. Tires are still holding up pretty decent. These are the Tusk 2-track. So I got just over 8,000 kilometers. I put these on at 3, so they got just over 5,000 kilometers on these tires. And you know, I was hoping for 10, but I think that might be a pipe dream. If I get 7,500 clicks out of them, I think I would probably get another set. I wasn't real happy with them when I first got them. I don't know if you remember, I was saying that I could really break that rear tire loose without even trying. It's a bit better now, but we'll see. I don't know. I mean, from what I understand, you know, looking at the Tractionator, the various models of Tractionator, the only ones that you're getting, you know, decent mileage out of those are the GPS, and that's more of a 50-50 tire with the solid strip down the middle, and I don't like that off-road. It's going to cost you off-road. I like having the big lugs for, you know, all this kind of gravel and stuff that I'm riding. So, and the front one still looks, you know, pretty new, really. It's got the same 5,000 clicks, but got no complaints with that one. But yeah, if I can get another 2,500 out of this rear, I'll probably order up another one of these, because I don't think there's too many off-road tires, especially 70-30, you know, 80-20 off-road tires, that you're going to get over 7,000 kilometers. I know on my DR650 with the D606 tires, I was lucky to get 5,000, usually between 4,000 and 5,000 out of them, and they were done. So yeah, I'll probably give one of these another shot, see how it goes. Anyways, check out those mods that I told you about. I think the Steg Pegz are a real game changer. and the seat is definitely way more comfortable than the other one. I got stubby little legs, like I'm 6 feet tall, but I only got a 30-inch inseam, maybe, you know, almost 31. But you know, it's everybody always says how tall they are, but it's not really your height, it's your inseam. I know guys that are 5'8", 5'9", and they got a 32-inch inseam, and they got no trouble reaching the ground on some bikes. But it did raise me up a little bit that way, but not too bad. I usually only plant 1 foot anyways, and I can flat foot 1 foot, no problem. So should be all right, and it's definitely going to help out for longer trips. So anyways, that's it for now. Check in soon.